Yes, I am completely aware that my green key screen has grown completely out of proportion. I might not look it, but this can't go on. This must stop. This savage wild grow is like the last drip in the hammer that is full. I can't work like this. And to say that I was going to talk to you about the deep philosophical matter of the sunyata, the field that is completely.
No, one can't speak of an era outside time's entanglement, though this is just where we might situate it. That is, there'd be anything to situate. The it has no proportions. No measurement of it can be taken in relation to time-space, and will therefore remain the indivisible, all one, not to be alone within the emptiness of itself, as far as we can even mention the concept of any self in it, because itself was pure thoughts, not as having only pure thoughts, but as being totally spared from thoughts. He was classically okay with what it was and will be. The void, impossible to avoid. Never witnessed to be observed. Not a cup waiting to be filled. Not the kind of sentient being that puts its claws on what it craves, combs its hair straight, or it can't appear. It was just alike. It still is, just as much as it ever was. Was it? Is? Or isn't? You don't have to believe me when I say that it would be exactly where it was and will remain when the whole multiverse came to a cataclysmic end. It wouldn't even bother, because it was perfectly okay with the before or after such would take place. On the other hand, none of the universes can, would, or should have existed without it. Those just fill it up, use it as a cup. They could have used it for anything else. It wouldn't have made a difference, because it remained what it always was, empty, never to be touched by evolution or measurement, merely being acceptant to the delusional beliefs born who were convinced that time and space made it possible to grow in its emptiness.
And so a wind came, not like any wind we know of, yet for us indistinguishable. I managed to get a description of what the wind was like, be it mostly, all lost in translation. The Ashamum once blew these tumbleweed words into my inner thoughts. When the wind comes and blows over an event, thus time is created. When the wind comes and blows over the empty field, it leaves nothing intact. It leaves nothing behind but crooked shadows, skewed hole-shaped spots, torn in the fabric of space. Why? Why suddenly reveal the magnified pores in what has no skin? Pores in what we never knew was there before the wind blew over, to wrinkle a surface of what can't be seen, to point out its existence. Soon after, the wind would lay down, cease to be, leave yet to become the very thing it had just touched, the empty field.